permit maps are also gerrymandered. Many underground water, sewer, and power lines in downtown Plattsburgh are nearly 120 years old. They need to be replaced before they completely fail, but many people are not on board with how that would be done. Local 22's Mike Hoey is live in the studio to explain. Mike?
Well, Lauren, there's a proposal to replace utility infrastructure on one of the Lake City's major north-south thoroughfares and change the traffic pattern on it from two-way to just one. Under a plan the Plattsburgh Common Council had in front of it Thursday night, Margaret Street would be completely rebuilt. So would much of Court and Brinkerhoff streets. After completion in late 2024, Margaret Street would become one-way.
One-way is not the way. 58% of people decided that in that poll, or survey that was taken by your engineers.
But that's not all. The city already attempted one-way traffic on Margaret Street decades ago.
Why, if it failed in the 90s and had to be reconverted back to two ways, are we now considering reverting back to the one-way plan? This is not a new idea. It's an old idea that was tried before and didn't succeed.
That lack of success played on the mind of at least one Common Council member.
I think we need to have a contingency plan in here where with just merely restriping that we could go back to two-way. It's a real possibility that could happen. We need to cover this without having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Another had a wide range of questions, from the logistics of the project to the funding that would pay for it.
I'm not comfortable with this. I mean, almost $11 million, and we're not sure of the source of half that project. I'm completely on board with a full depth reconstruction project being done there because I understand it needs to be done. But we have to ask the questions about the nitty gritty, about funding, the source, how much it's going to cost. And that's where I have a little bit of heartburn.
Now, in an unscientific Twitter poll that we conducted earlier on tonight, nearly 90% of you who replied said that you didn't want the traffic pattern on Margaret Street to change. The council has voted to table the reconstruction proposal. It's not just clear quite yet when it might come up again. Live in the studio, Mike Hoey, Local 22 News.
Mike, Governor Phil Scott signed a bill